Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is React Lativa DVD. This is going to be my episode recap of Sistas, Season 7B, Episode 14. Baby, when I tell you that I've been so engrossed in what's going on with TGIF in Kenya, that my TV recaps kind of slide to the back. Slide to the back. Reverse. Slide to the front. Sorry. Just went there on that. But anyway, let's get right on into it. The episode opens up and we still have what that girl name? Andi. Looking like she caught like a deer in headlight. I get so tired of that deer in headlights look that she give. Like, what I do? So the episode opens up with Fatima studying for her test and she's waiting for the results. Fatima is overwhelmed on this show. But working with ANDI and making so much progress on the other show. Tell me, y'all, do you guys think it's fair that Zach and Fatima get to work on both shows, or that Angela gets to work on both shows and the sisters never appear on Zatima? I think it would be fair if Karen was able to appear on Zatima. None of the sisters have ever appeared. If you have all noticed that none of them have ever appeared on Zatima. I just don't think that's cool that they don't ever make appearances, because even Madam has made appearances on the team. Tell me what you think about that. So we get to Jordan and Gary. Baby, Jordan tries to get hard with Gary. How? Sway, you leave your car doors open following that psychopath. And then you let him know that you're not afraid of him. Boy, you better be afraid, because he told you. Keep effing with me and you will be the next person that comes up missing. See, these characters are too soft to be fucking with Gary, if you ask me. You need somebody like Fatima. We need about 10 Fatimas to deal with Gary, okay? And some of these men need to get a little Fatima in them. I'm just saying. Especially this soft-ass Negro that's playing Joy. Now, let me just say this. And this may come off, you know how everybody's sensitive these days, but I'm just going to say it like I feel it. I'm with Shay Renee. Why get a gay guy to play straight and then let Maurice be straight and have him play gay? In my opinion, the guy who is playing gay, and I don't know if he's gay or not, Grayson should have been chosen for that character, Jordan, because, you know, sometimes gay men can really act it out. This one can't. Shout out to me in the comments if you agree with that, because Gary took it to hell with him, in my opinion. And then we have Karen and Pam at the salon. Not too much going on here except for one takeaway. Like I said in the previous season, you have Pam and she blatantly flirts with Karen's guys, or guys that's interested in Karen. And it's kind of disrespectful. I mean, it's like the lady is your boss. I mean, what is going on there? Tyler Perry. I know we're in Tyler Perry land, but can you please at least give Pam someone who's genuinely interested in her? So here come Flopsy Mopsy and Cottontail in here. Yeah, that's Aaron all in one. With baby gifts. Karen is an unhappy soul. She's unhappy with them bringing her gifts. She's unhappy with Zach trying to take care of both kids. She's unhappy. What is going on? I know this pregnancy has not driven her to the loony bin like this. You just made her unhappy. She unhappy with guys who flirt with her. She unhappy with guys who are interested in her. Then she don't want the guy that is interested in her. I mean, whew, that character is all over the place. Do you hear me? And I'm so sick of that little pleated dress, I could just snatch it off of her. But anyway, did y'all notice that Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail brought in gifts for one child? But no, I'm willing to step up and take care of both babies. Remember that now. Now, mind you, we have the players in the game. Pam just found out by accident that there's two dads. And Sabrina has told the mouth of the South, Mr. Maurice, that there's two baby daddies. And, these people are throwing off on her. Now, while it's uncomfortable and slightly uncommon, this still does not make Karen a hizzo. Okay? I mean, it was a passion type of thing. She was missing Zach. She realized that she had made a mistake, a la acrimony. And so it was a situation where she just had a passionate night with both men during her ovulation period. Yes, there's only 3 to 4 days, or maybe 3 to 5 days of ovulation. And yes, you have to sleep with 2 men during that period of time. But it is what it is. We need to make the best of it. We don't need to be so shaming her. Now, that's the only thing I can say good about Karen on that. I don't have much else good to say about her. And that definitely was not cool for them to tell people and Karen not tell them herself. Sabrina, I'm so disappointed in you, especially down at the bank and you letting Maurice throw things at old girl and embarrass you. That's embarrassing you. You better rein him in at that bank of trust. Shout out to Misha. So, back at the Ratchet law firm, we have Fatima waiting on her test scores, and Fatima gets test scores and she makes a D. Now, a D in your major is a flop up, honey. I've been there, done that, because I actually, baby, when I tell you my mama threw everything away. When I was in college, I had to take, and I was a psychology major, I had to take, of all things, Psychology B 101 over again because my mother lost my grades and I did not have proof that I actually, on their grade sheet, had gotten a B. And I didn't have the proof that they had sent me home a B. So they made me retake it because I got a D in the class. And at Jackson State, or I don't know if that may be at all colleges, you couldn't have a D in your major. Oh, I was livid. Do you hear me? And when I tell you my mom threw everything away, I was like, people, listen, people, listen. I had a 3.0 GPA. That's a B average still. How can you have a damn D and have a 3.0 GPA? That's what I was trying to get them to see. But nevertheless, I lost because they was like, show it to me. And I was like, Mama, my grades are in the bottom of the drawer. Find my grades. So I definitely know how she feels. So that took me back. But anyway, Fatima made a D, and she's upset about the D. And the sickest thing ever is Gary is supposed to be Haynes' best friend. Remember, they knew each other, quote unquote, from college. But anyway, Gary's in the background telling her to get off the phone, and Hayden overhears, and then Tamara is, oh baby, that's a TV show. What kind of the damn TV show is that? Well, you can hear somebody in the background saying hurry up. So And she ready to bend it over and spread it wide, child. Gary, I guess that thing be thinking, but at the same time, Gary's a psychopath. So, what are your options on that one? So, Fatima is back home and she's stressed out and she's letting Zach know that she made a deal. So what, baby? I made deals all the time. Cause you a damn idiot. If y'all don't get Zach out of this damn savior complex, and I mean being saved by Fatima, you're losing viewership over this. Because that's all she's doing is swooping in and saving him from bad situations. She's swooping in and saving him from baby mama. She's swooping in and saving him. Nothing for Fatima. She has no room for Fatima. She's too busy saving his black ass. Do something about that. Reverse that thing around. Yes, he's giving her a nice home, a nice life, a nice car. But this is all due to a flub up stock tip. In other words, she's giving more than she's getting out of this relationship, and it's frustrating her. Then she looks down at her bag, and Mr. Michelangelo has written all over her $5,000 bag. So she needs some time to herself, and I feel her on that. Zach, getting on my nerves now. He getting on my nerves. Now, I love their love, but he getting on my nerves. Karen is tired of Fatima, and I'm sorry, Karen's always tired of Fatima, but to Danny and Karen. Danny is tired of Karen, and Karen is tired of, did I say that right? Karen is tired of Danny, and Danny is tired of Karen. And this is putting a strain on the girlfriend circle. Now, I can see Danny just being friends with Sabrina and Fatima. Because in other words, Karen and ANDI flock to each other in this group. And if it was supposed to be a group of 4 sisters, I don't like the way Tyler kind of put it, like, and it's clear and it's obvious that he put it where it's one's closer to the other and the other one is closer to the other. So you have Karen and Danny bumping heads in the group and it's throwing things off. But at the same time, I will say I don't like Danny telling Sabrina about the father situation, even though they're all supposed to be 4 best friends. Now, again, with me and my best friend, we were, because we've been friends since 3rd grade. 8 years old. Okay? So, and I'm 49. So that'll let you know how long we've been friends. She's had other friends. I've had other friends. There were times where she would go with her other friends and I would feel left out. But we always said that we would remain closer to each other. And she forgot about when we added a 3rd best friend in the 5th grade, how she just was irritated with that 3rd best friend. She said, this 3rd best friend shit ain't gonna work. She used to always say that. I bet she forgot she used to say that. But with this friend group, they're supposed to be all 4 best friends. So in a way, I can kind of see Danny's point because, eventually she was gonna tell Brian anyway. But baby, Karen do not see it like that. Karen is hot, baby. 4:30. Hot. So this is what I mean by Angela and Fatima. She gets to have her best friend on the show outside the sister group. So Angela gives her the advice and she's like, girl, you do need something for yourself. I'm going to get you a nanny. And then she's like, I don't want a little half-fancy friend dresser type thing walking around. The nanny. Oh, Mr. Sheffield. She don't want friend dresser running around her house. So she's like, okay, girl, you don't have to have a nanny. We could have a Mrs. Doubtfire type nanny, girl. I can fix that for you. And shoot, now let's go back Don't always work like that because Arnold Schwarzenegger like to spread that D. Did you see that baby mama that was the nanny for the Schwarzenegger kids? So, honey, just let me say this. Just because you incorporate somebody who you feel like is unattractive and inappropriate, that don't mean that they won't spread that D. Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, Hank gets home from the ghetto wretched law firm, and he's ready for some nah. And Tamara is ready and available to give it to him, even though she done bust down Gary all day while he was there at work. And she called Gary. Gary told her, "Look, child, I know you ain't trying to get serious with me over this, this thing or whatever, because this ain't gonna work. I'm a hoe, and you a hoe. And all we doing is getting down with the get down." She said, "Well, I got off the phone. I ruined him with one phone call. Hey, baby, I'm coming." She had on that same negligee, honey. I don't even think she took a bath. She done washed her musty tussie. And I said what I said. And she climbed up on top of hay and did what they do. I wonder which one of them she liked the best. I mean, in the boudoir. So, finally, Sabrina and Pam were summoned by the Queen, Karen. And she asked them to host a baby. "I don't want nothing too extravagant. I just want something nice and simple. Okay, Pam?" And Pam girl, we could do jungle theme. Girl, we could do Simba theme. We could do the Lion King. We could do it all from the window to the wall. And no. I just want well, you had half of the damn guests when Eric came in there. And the other Negro boy to put your baby on a trust. But now, you want Zayek to take care of both babies. That's what it seemed like to me. You look like you want to just cut Aaron clean out the picture. And Zach nor FATIMA, okay, is down for any of that. You understand what I'm saying to you, Karen? And how y'all noticed that ANDI is not involved in any of this? Have y'all noticed how when ANDI gets ready to kiss that guy, he seems totally uninterested and very off with that? Now, mind you, we got Sabrina giving the goods to old boy who don't want children. Now, remember, this man don't want children. And he has made it very, very, very clear. But at the same time, he didn't stop when that gun slipped out and then get with the guys and act like she trying to trap his black ass. Negro, please. She don't want you like that. Like that. She's already incorporated and made it clear that she can do this thing by herself and is willing to become a single mother. Men are so damn stupid. Don't you realize when a woman is on hormones that her libido goes up, number one, especially pregnancy hormone. Then number two, she's ovulating. So when you have sex with a woman when she ovulating, whether you have on a condom or not that slipped off, he's going to blame her because he thinks that he's so enormous that, this condom slipped off because she gave him the tiny whiny condom. Well, he didn't have to take the tiny whiny condom. He could have used something else, okay? And by the way, average size condoms can reach across a banana. And it's not very many men that's the size of a banana. Now, here comes phony macaroni baloney Tony giving Danny a single rose, child. A single damn rose. I would have been like, Negro, if you don't get out my face with this single rose acting like he's supposed to be making up with her. If you don't go on somewhere, I told you last week, Preston, leave Mindy Lou Who alone. Now, Preston did a little poll on the show, on Twitter, X, and said, What do you think about Preston going to Fatima? I said I don't. I said, what kind of connection do you have over there? Well, the poll was I'll be dating somebody else. No, you married. So what is Tyler Perry gonna do? Throw him over there single after he has left the relationship with Danny and marry somebody else? Is this supposed to be he gonna get a quick divorce? And then him and the other guys gonna hang together, the single guys in Zach's world, and they start looking for serious relationships because according to the streets, on Fatima, Laura's supposed to be coming back, and that's supposed to be one of two. Twitter did, Twitter don't, though, lady. Married, by the way. Child, I can't make this stuff up. Remember when I told y'all that on Fatima that Fatima is pregnant. And we all know this, so we kind of wanted to carry over into Sistas. Well, word on the street is that they're not going to do that. Okay? Word on the street is that he's not going to write Fatima's pregnancy into Sistas. How that's going to work, and they playing the same characters, I have no idea. But remember, on Love Thy Neighbor, Linda was pregnant the whole series. And the series, I think, lasted about 5 years. So maybe Karen won't ever have that baby child. But anyway, the 4 fellas who about to be trapped, about to go play basketball. And then, Jordan, he's already asked old boy to look into the special agent that's really working for Hudson to look into things on Hudson. And then he gets back, he's going to see him because he calls Hudson. He don't have no idea what to do. But he's a special agent, and he's never bugged an apartment before. Put it behind the picture, man. And so when he comes back in, he asks him, what are you doing with Andy's in my picture? So the episode ends with Jordan looking stupid, as usual. No different. Oh, by the way, Karen does confront Danny prior to that. And, she's letting her know that their friendship has changed and, things will never be the same between them because she has a tendency to tell her business. And like I said, for me, last season at the juice bar, that would have been the end of Karen for me. But Danny keeps running back in her face listening to Sabrina and them making up. No. That bond was never really present on this show like they were trying to make it seem to be, because she was always looking down on her, and then it made it look like that Sabrina was her best friend by default. But anyway, the episode ends with the special agent looking crazy because Jordan has caught him with the picture. But I can guarantee you he's going to get the bug that house anyway in Tyler Perry land. And the house will be bugged for the next 10 episodes. And with that, I'm going to close. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. That was Tyler Perry's Sistas. Come on in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.